TV. This week we're going to discuss the FA Cup and changes we would make to its format. I'm joined by Conor Kelly.
Hello.
We're not fans of the FA Cup.
No.
As it stands. No.
If you've listened to this week's podcast, which you better have, you'll have known that I watched not a single second of FA Cup action at the weekend.
No.
None of it.
I didn't see any of it.
I didn't see any of Liverpool's glorious academy salvaging a draw that they didn't really want at Exeter. I didn't see any of Manchester United's boring, bland 600 FA Cup tie in a row on TV, which I'm sure it's not that number, but it's not far off it.
No. No, not 600.
Inspired by the England's line in the last minute.
Yeah.
Knocking in a goal from 12 yards.
Scooby-Dooby's penalty in stoppage time. Have we been here before?
Yeah, I didn't watch any of Chelsea on Sunday. I didn't watch any of Spurs Leicester because when they play in the Premier League it'll be a lot better.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's,
I've no interest in the FA Cup. I couldn't care if it's a lower league team against a Premier League team. I couldn't care if it's an all Premier League tie, if it's an all Championship tie. Just have no interest.
Why don't you care?
Yeah, that's probably. I don't just hate it for
no
apparent reason. Yeah, I just don't like football. No, I don't like it because the format's stale. It hasn't changed in so long, and it's in dire need of reform.
Yeah, because most people would not most people, sorry, traditionalists would say that's the beauty of it, that it's still the same.
The magic of the cup. Well, it's
Magic
not
is in short
magical
supply.
when every top flight team, essentially every top flight team, plays a second string 11, if not a third string 11.
Yeah.
In the FA Cup, like, I mean, it's got to the point where managers like Jurgen Klopp was resting his B players because of their injury crisis.
Yeah. It's not a priority.
Yeah, they were playing lads. They were playing lads who probably haven't even played FA Cup, let alone FA Cup or Premier League games. So, if they don't care about it, and managers don't care about it, and the clubs don't care about it, why should I care about it?
Yeah. I think one of the problems centres around replays, doesn't it? Because you can risk playing your B or your C team if you want, but you won't necessarily pay the price, as obviously Liverpool didn't. They didn't go out to Exeter, even if they wanted to.
It's not just the replays for me. It's the fact that it's 2 weeks after. It's not even until a week after Christmas most of the time. The Christmas period is great, but football would be so much better in England if they had a 2 or 3 week break following the Christmas period. Yet the FA Cup comes up. Teams are carrying, after an excruciatingly intense period of games, 4 and 9 days or whatever it is, they then have to field a team in an FA Cup tie at some dilapidated ground that's played on a cow patch of a football field.
Yeah.
In with dressing rooms that, double up as fucking kitchens. So, like it...
Multifunctional.
Yeah, multifunctional.
Modern.
It's magic. It's the beauty of it, though. It's the beauty of it, though.
It's also the case, though, that there's not enough on the line.
Oh.
When it comes to the FA Cup, like, there's not... It's, 6 games to win the trophy, but there's not enough to be gained from winning it. Like, there could be a Champions League spot.
Yeah.
Even the 4th spot.
That probably brings us nicely along to amendments to the FA Cup that could improve the FA Cup and make it a worthwhile investment for top flight teams. And let's just not focus on the top teams, because it's a bit elitist, and it's a bit narrow-minded just to focus on.
Yeah, like it ignores the teams who do genuinely get, like Wickham, for example, against Villa. There was huge anticipation. You could even see it on their Twitter account and stuff like that.
But look, we have championship teams playing second string games for the fear that they might lose a couple of players. So it boils down to this. That is the problem. Teams don't care enough about it, and the reason they don't care enough about it is because of the format. Like, you have to play... Okay, right, basically, if I'm making amendments to the FA Cup, right, first of all, I scrap weekend football.
Okay.
FA Cup should not be played on the weekend, bar maybe semi-finals and finals.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
FA Cup should be a midweek competition, like every other European club cup competition.
Yeah, agreed.
And you get the argument from plenty of journalists as well that, oh, well, that's what none of the other domestic cups mean anything. It's like, well, sorry lads, the FA Cup means jack shit right now.
I mean, even when Arsenal won back-to-back ones, it was just seen as a kind of a step. Oh, will they now go and win the Premier League?
Yeah.
Not even just glory. Let's savor this. It was literally their post match was talking about what they would do in the Premier League next season
as a stepping stone to further glory, not as an achievement in itself.
Like you referenced in the podcast this week that Sporting Intelligence was talking about the payoff that Exeter get. Now, obviously, there's room for convenient draws. If the small team benefits hugely, you could see somebody trading off and saying, look, we'll have a draw and then we'll dump you out of this tournament. But I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that there's a lot of money to be made from losing rather than winning. Yeah. Or drawing, rather than winning.
So you scrap weekend football.
Yep.
You scrap replays. You put the competition in midweek. You enter the Premier League sides in it from an earlier position. Now, this, of course, brings you onto the League Cup.
Yes.
Because I quite like the League Cup.
Yeah, I like the format, yeah.
At least because it's midweek.
Cheap tickets, midweek, short format. It has two-legged semis, which I think is it's an absolute must.
Yeah.
And it's all wrapped up nice and early.
Yeah.
There you go, there's a trophy. What's it, February? Late February, early March, is it?
Well, the FA Cup itself starts in August or September when the non-league teams enter it. So I don't see why not. I don't see why you couldn't move third round either before Christmas or after Christmas. The fourth round is usually played in the last week of January, so that if you really wanted it, that could be like the first. That could be the first round of the FA Cup played after Christmas, the last week of January. Because
you could tie in two huge reforms here and get two birds with one stone, right? You could do all the FA Cup proposals, push it back, etc., and then move all of the international football qualifiers into the very middle of the summer.
Yeah.
That way you remove all of the congestion, right? So you could have whole weeks off.
But what about the breaks? What about the break, Rob?
Well,
footballers need to get their sun holidays in line.
True. I suppose
Vegas.
Many qualifiers do you play in a season? 4? Like one.
Yeah. The problem is international friendlies, but
yeah, they can be got rid of. But yeah, no, that just occurred to me. You could get rid of them all and just restructure the whole calendar to make it more seamless.
You could get rid of weekend football, get rid of replays because they're completely pointless apart from financial.
You can. That's it. The financial argument makes sense. So if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna defend, replays it. This is use the financial argument by all means, but please don't use the David and Goliath one because a replay actively stops, giant killings. That's. You get your second chance, you get your little scare, and you deal with them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you earn more money from a replay than winning the tie itself in the first place, I don't think that's magic.
No,
I don't think that's romanticism.
Oh.
That's that's a cheapening of such an idea.
It's a lucrative deal.
Yeah. So basically, so you do that. You also put a Champions League place for the winning team.
Yep. I think that's absolutely spot on. I think it's a must.
Because the Premier League doesn't run the FA Cup. The Premier League will never agree to that because one of their top sides will miss out on Champions League every year.
Yeah.
More than likely.
You could even, it's half-arsing it and it's cheapening your proposal somewhat, but you could give the winner of the FA Cup a playoff against fourth place.
Yeah.
They do it in the Eredivisie, not Cup, but they do it for places in the Europa League.
Yeah.
They have playoffs. You could do it, win the FA Cup, get a chance over 2 legs to go into the Champions League. It's not as lucrative as win it and go in, but...
You could even have the Champions League playoff, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not sure that will really work. You'd have to have it at the end of the season anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But... Yeah, that could be done. By the way, there's plenty of amendments that could be made to the FA Cup.
We're willing to barter.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying, But it does, I do think it needs to be changed. Or keep everything the exact same way it is and stop pretending it's amazing.
Yes.
You could also do that. You could admit that you're watching Leicester's B team play Spurs B team, and granted there are goals, but they're being scored by players that you don't care about.
The BBC have just ploughed a load of money into
of course.
into covering the FA Cup and have stretched their resources to do a proper highlights show now as well. So they're going to pretend it's good, baby.
Yeah, it's not just Sky then, because for years they were the evil, but or unless they've established the model and everyone else is copying them.
That's
probably
more realistic. I think.
Don't get me wrong. There's room in football for magic and for romance and all that kind of stuff, but you do have to get it into its right place and stop defending something just regardless of how good or bad it is. Just keep defending it. It doesn't make sense and it's quite transparent. So anyway, that's the proposals. Yeah.
You're bloody right, it is.
So there you go. Those are the changes that we propose for the FA Cup to make it maybe more relevant, maybe more interesting in modern football. Let us know what your proposals are below, or whether you think we're completely wrong. Pretty more likely to let us know that. Subscribe to Final Third TV. Follow us on Twitter at @the final_third, and thanks for watching.